And the come up is back in Miami, and we have a lot that's in store. We have some brand new players. We have people that are remaining players from the season before. And the episode was fire from top to bottom, okay? And shout out to Karan and shout out to Jamal for delivering on the very first episode, okay? So without any further ado, let's get into the review for the come up Miami. Let's get into it. What's going on, you guys? It's be your boy Scotty by Nature TV, and we're here for a brand new review of the Come Up Miami Season 2, Episode 1. Yes, your boy is reviewing this episode, okay? Just like I am reviewing Chasing Atlanta. I have not reviewed the very first episode yet, but I will be having episodes 1 and 2 on the same video. So just in case my web series people are in the building wondering what my Chasing Atlanta review is, it will be coming out with episodes 1 and 2 on the same video. So don't you worry, it is definitely coming. So be on the lookout for that. But before we get into tonight's review of the Come Up Miami, let's talk about what I got coming up today, which is roast and review with myself, Terrence, and Josiah. Okay, well, we roast and review and gag Kandi and the Gang as well as Love and Marriage Huntsville. Tonight it will be on Giving You the Real Tease channel. So be on the lookout for that and be sure to subscribe to all three of us so you can get your weekly fix of roast and review where we talk about Kandi and the Gang and Love and Marriage Huntsville. Okay, so be on the lookout for that. All right, and any other further promotions that I got coming up on my channel, just stick around for the end of the video and you will definitely get what you need at the end of the video so you can find out what else I got coming up. So let's get into the episode. So we open up with Jamal now. The only critique that I got about this particular episode is why y'all made it seem like y'all was sitting up in there waiting on Jamal to wake up out the bed and look at that damn video. Y'all know damn well y'all said, look, we're gonna need you to pretend like you just woke up so we can set up this scene for this sex tape. That's pretty much what it felt like. It felt like, okay, we're gonna set this up like you sleep. You know what I'm saying? So that's how it came across to me, honestly. It came across like y'all was setting it up to make it look like his ass was sleeping when he really wasn't asleep. So yeah, I'm just like, y'all got some bullshit going on. But at the same time, it was still funny, but it really wasn't that serious. So Jamal woke up, see the video of Prince having sex or whatever, and he was like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. So the first thing he did was he calls Miles. And he basically says, okay, I'm about to come over here and show you the video. So him and Miles was sitting there looking at the video, and it was just like looking at Erica Dixon and Ariana when they was looking at Mimi's sex tape on Love and Hip Hop. That's exactly what this shit reminded me of. And Miles was like, he asked me to do some content with him, and then he was looking at Prince and all this other stuff. He was like, oh, I need to do some content with him. I'm like, oh, look at Miles. A mess, child. Miles finna give me all of my life this season. I can already tell that's what he here to do. I can already tell you that. So then after all that stuff that went down with the video, we're introduced to Young KSB. Now, I remember Young KSB from years ago because I follow him on Instagram. And that was back when he had that song called Slob on My Ass or something like that. It was the name of the song. And it was like pretty much like a hit around here, so to speak. And he got his own magazine and all of this other stuff. So Young KSB has really been doing great things in the LGBT entertainment community. And now he has an underwear line that's coming out. And it's just something about Young KSB that I find to be attractive, honestly. That's just what I see. And he's a magazine owner. He's a rapper. He sings, and he's an entrepreneur. He got everything going on, and that is a good thing to see. We're introduced to Bella. Now, I think Bella is trans, but Bella is so pretty to me. Bella is pretty. That's one thing I can say. Jamal still got his businesses going. He's working on this event that he got coming up and all this other stuff. So it's like, one thing about the Come Up Miami is that they do when they say they're doing an event, they're doing an event. They're not just bringing the cast together so they can sit down for some cheese and crackers or sit down with some Rotel dip and meatballs to meet up at somebody else's apartment so they can sit there and play Uno cards all night. That ain't no damn event. That's a kickback. That's a get together. This shit that they be doing is really an event. Like when Jamal says, I'm throwing an event, that nigga really throwing an event. We ain't throwing no get together where we all eating Rotel dip and meatballs and shit and finger food and finger sandwiches and shit like that. We really here doing some event type shit. So that's what he be doing, and I appreciate that because he ain't really out here just saying this an event when it ain't really no damn event. You know what I mean? That's how I take it. So he was planning his event, getting everything together. Miles noticed that he got some brand new teeth. Shout out to New Teeth. Shout out because shit, I got me some new teeth too. You know what I'm saying? So I definitely understand that shit. Get your shit fixed, okay? Get it fixed, baby. Get it fixed, all right? But Miles was like, he still got the gums thing going on, so he really didn't do nothing to his gums. I'm like, why is Miles so shady? Why is he so shady, girl? He is really shady right about now. But I live, though. I live. I ain't gonna lie. I live for the shade now. Y'all know I live for the motherfucking shade now. But it's not malicious or nothing like that. That's why I don't have an issue with it. You know what I mean? So after all that, we get into the the part where they're talking about like the girls from the last season and how they still talk to people and who they don't talk to. And Miles said to him and Bam Bam really don't talk anymore. And I'm not surprised that he don't talk to Bam Bam anymore. Like, I'm not surprised at all. I'm not surprised by that at all. So now we're meeting up with Young Tribe. Now, Young Tribe is obviously a rapper. He's cute. I ain't gonna say kind of cute. He is cute. He's cute. He's a rapper. And then from what the little video that they did show, he do got skills. So I'm looking forward to seeing what he brings. Then it's time for Jamal's brunch. And you know, he got this performance going on. He paying homage to like the ballroom scene and shit like that. Shit that I'm not necessarily familiar with, and I'm gay as hell. But you know, they say that I'm a butch queen child. That's what they say, and I kind of give a bit of Trish, so to speak. Like, you see what I got on, but you see how I act. Yeah, I get why they say that I'm a butch queen, but I'll take it anyway. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, yeah, they he gave a whole performance and it was cute. It really was. So Jamal Miles meets with Bella, Tribe, and Kevin, the new girls on the show, but Bella was pretty much standoffish. Like, she didn't, when she first came in, she didn't say hello to anybody. She just walked in and just sat there. And I saw a couple of people in the chat saying why they so pressed about her being standoffish, but it's just she walked into a room and didn't say nothing to them folks. Like, she could have at least spoke to them, but she didn't do that. Like, she was real. Like, I know that when I first meet people, I can be just a tad bit standoffish. I know that I can. But at the same point in time, though, it's kind of like I can be standoffish, but I can come in the room and I can speak to. And Bella didn't speak to nobody. Yeah, you don't know nobody, but you ain't got to be rude. You know what I mean? And it came across like she was being fucking rude. That's how I feel about that. So, so now we get into Jamal and Tribe. They meet up. They discuss the brunch. They was talking about how hot it was and how Jamal was proud of his brunch. It was only one thing that he had an issue with, but other than that, it was a pretty good thing. Then they was talking about the performance and how good it was. And then, you know, Tribe was like, well, Bella was kind of standoffish. You know what I mean? Like, I didn't really get to know her too well while she was here. She was real standoffish. I don't know what to make of her, whatever. So then after that, he was saying that KSB couldn't make it, and Tribe was spilling tea about KSB and how he sabotaged them on a group project that they was doing, and how they messed up his Young Tribe's verses and things of that nature. So it's obviously a little bit of beef between Young Tribe and Young KSB. So then we get into Bella's barbecue. Now, Bella then went to Jamal's brunch and didn't speak to none of these folks, but yet invited them to her damn barbecue. Who does that, child? But Young KSB shows up, and he's spilling tea on Young Tribe. He calls him a raggedy bitch. And it's just something about Tribe, something about Young KSB with that deep ass voice, with that thick ass New Orleans accent, with them plaits in his head. It's just, I don't know what it is. Like, he is attractive to me. And I never really looked at him like that at first, but he is very cute to me. That's a cute ass boy. For real, for real. And I know he's much younger than me, probably, because I'm 33. He probably too young for me anyway. But he's a cute guy. I can say that about him. He real cute. Let's see what we at here. So KSB comes up, he compliments Bella, and then he asks Jamal about how his event was and things of that nature. And then as he's talking about his music, he shades Tribe in the process, which makes Tribe catch it and throw shade at him too. So now they're subbing each other. So then as they're sitting there talking, Young SB was like, okay, so why you did the shit that you did to me? And then they get into this argument about the music and everything else that happened between them, and it's like the episode goes off. So I know that this review was pretty short, but it's just the premiere episode, so it was good, but it wasn't that much to really dive into because it just started. But I can definitely tell you that the Come Up Miami is gonna be on something. Like it's gonna be hot as fuck. But before we go, let's get into what I got coming up on my platform. Let's get into it. And the Whether You Like It or Not panel, which will be starring Scotty by Nature TV, Giving You the Real Tea, Josiah's World TV, Yocrates, Really Be TV, and Simply Sakina. We will be covering the Housewives of Atlanta and Basketball Wives all spring and summer. The Influence with myself and Reggie Artis will be discussing black music and black music only for 10 weeks straight. And it will include appearances from our childhood friends as well as TTB and others, okay? And Who Was Wrong is me and 10 other content creators having a fun banter about who was wrong in certain feuds, whether it be reality TV, whether it be sitcoms, a movie, or anything else. Definitely be on the lookout for that, and that will be going on also for 10 weeks. Also, don't you worry, because Boys Night Out comes on every other Saturday night at 9, 8 Central Time. Be on the lookout, and it stars myself, Jamar84, Giving You the Real Tea, Josiah's World TV, and Maddie Rants. And also, be on the lookout for your weekly review of Bad Boys Los Angeles, which stars myself, Jamar, and Maddie. Will we sit down and break it down about those bad boys of Los Angeles? And also, with that being said, be sure to like, rate, comment, subscribe, and share this video. Also, click the notification bell so you can be notified when the video drops. And also, if you want to follow me on social media, my Twitter and my IG will be down below. But if you want me to follow you back on IG, all you got to do is hit me up in the DMs with the hashtag Mrs. Team Scotty, and I will definitely follow you back. With that being said, you guys, your boy is out of here. Until my next video, I'll holler at y'all later. Peace out.